Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Things are going to get interesting here in Korea because over the past few days, Shinzo Abe, the Japanese Prime Minister, has made some interesting statements. Now, on Monday, he made the traditional offering to the Yasukuni Shrine, the shrine that is very controversial to most East Asians, Southeast Asians, because it is a shrine dedicated to all those who died in service of the emperor, most notably those who died in military combat throughout the expansion of that Japanese empire. So a lot of people in Korea, China, actually view going to that shrine as supporting Japanese imperialism, supporting Japanese military endeavors, and don't respond well to it. In fact, the Seoul, the South Korean foreign minister, canceled his planned visit to Japan because of the visit. Now, that was Monday. Yesterday, Shinzo Abe actually addressed, I believe, the upper house of Japan's parliament and was responding to a number of questions related to historical documents, and he said that one's definition of colonization is open to interpretation, and that was really directed towards Korea. And essentially the way that people are taking that here in Korea is that Shinzo Abe has effectively denied that Japan has ever colonized Korea. Now, I don't know about you, but whatever you call it, when a foreign power comes into your home country, deposes your leaders, and sets up shop and pretty much enslaves your people, that's colonization. So a lot of the criticism of Abe in terms of revising history in this instance is warranted. You can't go out and say that Japan never colonized any country, because that's happened. Japan came in and took over the country. Now you can say that, oh, there was a treaty, but it was a forced treaty, and it just wasn't a mutually beneficial relationship. So it'll be interesting to see how that develops. As you know, tensions are rising in the South China Sea with the Senkaku or Diaoyu Islands. There was a flotilla that went out there this weekend. I'm going to talk about more about that in this weekend's podcast. But as Abe's statements continue to develop, tensions between governments in East Asia are going to rise. And this is a very bad thing because of the economic impact that could have. China's already seeing that because of the tensions over the disputed islands. Japanese tourism is dying out, I should say. That not as many people are going to China for tourism, and in fact the Chinese people, many do not want to have Japanese tourists come to China. There was a sign saying "No Japanese" in direct response to this. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. What do you think is going to happen in East Asia, in the political realm, between China, Korea, Japan, Southeast Asian governments? Something needs to happen. Somebody needs to come down and just sit these governments together and work out a solution, because the more bickering and fighting you have in the 21st century over historical facts is just going to cause problems as the worldwide economic difficulties continue. All right, that's it for today. Have a good one.